43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Into the lane. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. 3-point lead. Now here's Avdia. Still yet to score. And that one's good, Ayton.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Back to Toppin. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Toppin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Sharp. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And it's Halliburton missing. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Portland moving the ball around. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
The shot's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Avdia. Scoreless thus far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Avdia with it. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Kept alive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Back to Halliburton. Count it. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Sharp. A second chance effort. Here's Kamara. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers. Now Mathurin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Avdia. Still scoreless.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. So both teams making some changes here. Pacers trailed by 14. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league. That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
To the inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the paint. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Stolen by Henderson. And the shot goes in. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
On the wing, Turner. Jacks up a 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Henderson attacking. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Williams. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now, here's Simons. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Bryant. So it's the Pacers now. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
to the middle. It's tipped. Outside Williams. Henderson, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Simons following the score by Indiana. Henderson, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here they go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now Shepherd down low. Henderson outside. The Pacers pull it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
They get it back. Toppin can't get it to go. Portland leading by 21. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to Henderson. Off target with his three. Here's Shepherd. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And now we're 3 minutes into the first quarter of play.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Siakam outside. Wants to get it to Turner and does. 6 to shoot. And here's Halliburton. It's tipped.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Portland leading by 23. Short. That's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Siakam inside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here's Portland. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And Klingon has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Turner. It's deflected. Here's Avdia. Can't cash in from close range. On offense, here are the Pacers. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Connects from three-point range. Avdia's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Portland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what had
31.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. McConnell with it. Inside. Here's Toppin. Some solid defense from Grant. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamare. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Understand.
High arcing shot. Yep, it counts.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's rebounded by Indiana. Down low. Here's Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Number 2, DeAndre Ayton.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Avdia. Bryant comes with the double team. Avdia can't hit. And the Pacers with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Pass to Kamare from outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. And it's the Pacers' ball. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Man,
Always helps to get
finishing
these
thing.
kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Kamare. Here's Avdia. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge you.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Hammeroff. That 3 off the mark.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
This one for 3. Pass to Avdia. Puts up a deep 3. Pacers with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
.36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
A 15-footer. That one wide left. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke,
See if we can find a match. Let's see. out. Shit. I mean, see shit. Yeah, I'm getting back on the website. Shit, something's out. Bro. Come on with the mirror matches. Come on. Like, out of all things, he picks Houston. Right, we're not good. Man, I gotta get back to the regular site. They should update shit. This nigga not supposed to be in.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And stolen by Green. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Bro, what?
Jalen Green. The line for one.
And that one misses. And you know, Clark, Fred VanVleet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred VanVleet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And Houston has possession. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Brooks outside to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Brooks. Outside, Green. Drops in the 3. Green's got 5.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Tipped away. Brooks with it. Now Thompson defending. Brooks outside.
Come on, bro.
6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston with the ball. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And done a nice job, and they've got future draft capital, too, so the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. A shot to stop the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Şengün, no good. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. They lead by 14. Şengün with a double team. Pass to Green. Here's Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Houston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Count it.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Thompson scanning the floor. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Connects from downtown.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle. Just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's tipped. Here we go. Here's Thompson. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Count it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. Now Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. He can't get it to go. Eason with some nice D. And there's the lob. And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Şengün. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Green for three. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 12. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Back to Eason. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Şengün. Off target with a jump hook. The Rockets lead by 14. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Count it.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Eason with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Inside. Thompson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Not going to go that time. Good D by Şengün. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And Houston making a change here.
Number 17.
Rockets trail by 18. Right side, Green. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
To the inside. Thompson shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's Eason with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy. Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And Houston making a change here. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Adams. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And no luck that time either. Rockets trail by 12. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Now Van Vliet. To the middle. Right side, Eason. They get it back. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, Adams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Yep, count it. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Smith outside. Going inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Eason. Van Vliet misses. Houston leading by 14. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Back to Whitmore. And he dunks it down.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Both teams making some changes here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Green. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Here's Green. Brooks left side. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Tari Eason.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Left side, Eason. And another miss by Houston. The Rockets lead by 15. Thompson with it. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Brooks. No way. Thompson outside. From the arc. And it's Brooks missing. Here's Smith. Can't get it to fall. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
The flush. Jalen Green.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Eason. Here's the three. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Green with the ball. Here's Thompson. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's the Rockets now. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Whitmore. He's off on the layup. And here is Green. On the wing, Thompson. Launches a three. Buries it from three. Thompson's got 32 points in the game.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Pass to Şengün. Outside Holiday. From deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here's Brooks.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Pass to Şengün. They need this. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 20. And it's Green off the drive. Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Green.
About time. You got a match. Greek gold 35. I've been it's been a minute though. Let me see the next time he in the game. Damn, that hoe won't be deposited instantly. Get off my screen. How you been over? Man, this nigga hold my money, bro. Get cancel the match. Diane going to Portland. Stupid. Dumb. Selfish. Man, that should have went to. Should have went to Miami first. Said fuck it. Should have went to Miami. Possibly Boston, but I mean, he did what he did. I can't want to see him in Houston though, cause I mean, Houston not a bad option. You know, with KD, but he probably like you don't want the ball in his hands too much, and then that's taken away from Sengun and KD and Amen. So hey, I see why he ain't go to Houston though. Back to Portland though, it's like nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have went somewhere, competed. He ain't trying to win. He's trying to get paid. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, this nigga here. So he in the second quarter. So, 1 minute. 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 1 min Swear I hate niggas. KD's last ride. Shit, it's gonna have to be. Man, keep bouncing around. It's gonna have to be his last ride. Ain't no other place for him to go other than back to OKC, and they might not want him. So, shit. You ask me, I think this Bron last ride. 2 years, yeah. There. Man, these niggas be holding the money up. I swear, I hate niggas. Hate this. Not gonna deposit no more bread. It's a lot of moves they made in the offseason, though. A lot of moves, and it's time about truthfully go to the Lakers. I doubt it. I doubt it. Josh Kobe sounds like Rockets. Yeah, me. CB3 back to LA. Be to LA. Decent. Marcus Smart to LA. Decent. Report. This is the current favorites to land the amulet. Shut up. You niggas just be chatting. Man, I hate this nigga, bro. He's still not canceling the match. Like, you holding shit up. That's right, this nigga. You didn't even eat the hash brown. I don't want a treat. I'm like,
35,000 Sean. What they got to do with you? I told you.
35. I'm like 30. So he telling me, I'm like 35,000. Like, what you, like for a year of insurance?
She a fool. She probably got that, man. Terry just making money, man. Send them over and drink. Y'all just like an order of sweet potatoes.
Hungry.
I would just like an order of sweet potatoes. And that's all? Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you. You got, I'm tell you something about the white folks. You got to put pressure on them, like, you got to tell them, like, you got to talk to them, like, you ain't playing no games. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with your insurance. I'm a driver. I just ask you to give me my money. That's all we need to talk about. I don't want to know nothing about your insurance. I ain't got nothing to do with your money. Just tell me about you got gone. Be fine with it, because they ain't going to play. Don't try to play like you don't know what's going on. You might not know what's going on, but I'm telling you right now what's going on.
Yeah.
You ain't got time to hear all the other stuff. You need a driver, you was there.
And then it was right before I was up to get the like the 5% boost, 5% extra. Right before, I'm like, that's weird. And then I guess they hit they 1 year mark on having the authority or whatever to get bigger loads or whatever. So I don't know.
Terry didn't have a son now. Terry don't know I know. I never said nothing wrong.
Hey, let me hit you. Let me hit you back, Mario. Let me get you back.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's get started.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Devin Booker is a two-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a three-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Durant. Counted from distance. Durant's got 5.
Well, Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from 3. It's fluid and it's...
Oh, wow! Incredible! Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Durant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Booker looking around. Drives to the hoop. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's Morant for you. Not suddenly. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Morant, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The kick to Durant. Beal outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick to Durant. Back to Booker. To the right side. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Richards. Hounded by Morant. 3 seconds left. And the layup is up and in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around.
Why would fucking rotate, bro? Stop rotating. Stay home.
Great precision.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Timeout call, Memphis. So it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 17-point game. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. With the slam!
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Phoenix leading by 19. Pass to Dunn. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. For the finish. Ooh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Devin Booker. Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Richards with a screen. Back to Durant. That three's off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 19. Inside. Jackson on the wing. No points so far. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. Let's go with a three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
At the line for two.
Both free throws good from Booker. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Up top, Bane. And the layup falls.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the middle. Here's Richards. It's tipped. And he gets it back. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Bane into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Outside Booker with one on the clock. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Booker's got 12 points in the game. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Back to Booker. Tipped. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jackson. Misses the baby hook. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Richards' shot is off. Pass to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Booker with it. 12 points for him.
There's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. Grizzlies trail by 21. To the paint. Here's Edey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Here's Morant. Basket's good. Morant's got 9.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Booker with it. Guarded by Morant. Right side Durant. .52 seconds left in the third quarter here. The Grizzlies on offense. Trailing by 19. Here's Wells. Three-pointer, no good. And they're running. And that one's good by Durant. He's got 9.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Stolen by Jackson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
She did say Euro.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Booker. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive.
42.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Morant.
Put that on. Hold on.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Booker on the take. Counted. Booker's got 20 points.
You know, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Phoenix leading by 23.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
1:44 left in the final quarter.
You've got to be sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're just throwing it up for grabs.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Booker for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Jaren Jackson Jr. His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Unnecessary foul.
Shooting for
No good on that one.
Down. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Edey. Nice move. And the Suns with possession. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Beal outside. Durant for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. And the Suns lead by 21.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Beal, no good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
Yeah, my bad. That shit ass. Hell no. Nigga just got off.
It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here is Porter. Gordon a screen. For three. Traps in the tray.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. On defense, the Thunder. Jokic with it. Williams picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the inside. Williams looking around. 6 to shoot. And then Williams slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a home run generates space for this offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trailed by 8. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. The tray. The Nuggets with another miss. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's a screen by Porter. And it's Jokic in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just 5 to shoot. And again, Denver no good. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porter with it. Dort covering. Here's Brown. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Holmgren. Count that one. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Jokic with it. Bucket is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Williams outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. Jokic just got his second bucket.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Holmgren can't hit. The Nuggets trailed by 6. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Al Gordon. No good from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Holmgren. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships and played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Owen. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Big group substitution here for Denver. The Thunder leading by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the field.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The Thunder leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Murray outside. Here's Brown. Gordon a screen. Puts up a deep three. The Nuggets with another miss. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets trailed by 14. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here's Holmgren. Jokic defending. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jokic with the steal. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now Jokic taking initiative on defense, showing he has those hands on that end of the floor as well.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it's Denver with the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic a screen. And it's Murray with the jam.
Wow. And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Pulls up on the elbow. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Caruso. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Caruso's got his first points in this one. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Brown. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 5.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Murray down low, around the back, and lays it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they've figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Back to Murray. Here he goes. And the shot is good. 6 points for him.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Holmes. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 10. And finished off by Porter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Michael Porter Jr.
Free throw good. Porter.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
The kick out to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Holmes. He takes it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The Thunder leading by 7. Down low is Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Saric.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside Porter. From outside off the mark. And so here is Oklahoma City. Led by as many as 14 points.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here is Williams. Still without a basket. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Denver calls timeout. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic high post. Kicks it out to Gordon. to the left wing. Inside. Lets the three fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got 6.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, with a unique opportunity to go inverted with pick and rolls with the small setting and Jokic playmaking.
Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound by the Nuggets.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Dort. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called, Nuggets. Got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Back to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And so here's Denver. It's a 3-point game.
Such a nice smooth J that time from Aaron Gordon.
Here's Holmgren. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Porter in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Williams, that's a two-pointer. That one falls. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And again, Jamal Murray.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray outside. Now, here's Jokic. Here's Brown. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Jokic. That misses off the backboard. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
It should be unplayable. And it gave me a loss even on winning. GG's.